When Musclehead Mike applies 89 newtons of force on a crate that is 100 kilograms, it does not move. When he applies 90 newtons of force, the crate begins to move. Let's find the coefficient of static friction. So this is a pretty complex problem. Let's draw a free body diagram. I have the floor and I have a crate. Let's make the crate a little bit more crate-like. Okay, I know that this crate is 100 kilograms, and I know that Mike pushes in this direction, force applied, with 90 newtons of force. That means that because the crate didn't move before then, the force of friction static equals negative 90 newtons. All right, now I know that the crate is 100 kilograms, but that helps me get the force due to gravity, because Newton said that the force due to gravity equals mass times the acceleration, and in this case due to gravity. Now if I replace numbers for letters, force gravity equals 100 kilograms times the number negative 9.8. This becomes a math problem that I can do with my handy dandy calculator here. I'll start with my handy dandy calculator here. 100 times negative 9.8. I get negative 980. Now I know that those are newtons because this is a force, but that also tells me that the force normal is positive 980 newtons. Once I have my free body diagram, now I can kind of start the actual process of identifying my givens. So for example, I know that the force normal equals positive 980 newtons, and I know that the force of friction static is negative 90 newtons. The thing that I'm looking for is the mu static. I don't know what that is, and the equation that's going to help me figure that out is the force of friction static. That equals mu static times force normal. And this is known jokingly as the fun formula. In other words, my students point out that physics is fun, and I agree. Okay, I'm going to take away the free body diagram here so that I can substitute the numbers that I know. So force of friction static is negative 90, which equals mu static, I don't know what that is, times the force normal, which is 980 newtons. In order to get mu static all by itself on the right-hand side, I'm going to divide by 980 on the right-hand side. When I do that, these cancel. Whatever I do to the right, I have to do to the left as well, so I'm going to divide by 980. So mu static equals, all right, so I'm going to go negative 90 divided by 980 newtons. Okay, and the Inspire gives me this fraction. If I want the decimal, I'm looking for this approximation key right here, so I hit Control, Enter, and now it gives me a decimal, which I appreciate. So negative 0.09187. Okay, some rules about mu. I know that number 1, it's an absolute. So I'm going to go 0.091837. And then why don't I just kind of make it pretty. And let's make it look like to the second decimal, 0.09.